name is Eric Thomas, and I'm reading for Napoleon Hill. Good morning. I'm,
Mr. Hill, is it?
Yes.
Come this way. Mr. Napoleon Hill, sir. Come in. Come in.
Thank you for agreeing to see me, Mr. Carnegie.
A pleasure. He that cannot reason is a fool, and that is not a bigot, and that will not dare is a slave.
Jeepers. Is that you who wrote that?
Yes?
I knew you were smart. I mean, in business, probably a genius. I didn't realize you were also wise.
You live long enough, you learn some wisdom. If not, shame on your poor silly soul. Where are you from, Mr. Napoleon Hill?
Appalachia.
In a log cabin.
Yes.
My story too, except mine was a stone cottage in the cold, wind-blown hill country of Scotland, where barely enough grass grew to keep a cow alive. And it's a good guess you'd like to make something of yourself, become a rich and successful man.
Yes.
And you've come to ask me how I did it, to find out how you might do it yourself.
Yeah. Is there a secret? A way to create, well, this?
There is.
But it's a secret.
I have read your stories in the magazine.
You read me.
You think just anyone can walk through these doors and get into my inner sanctum?
I thought I was just lucky, I guess.
Luck has very little to do with this. I have a proposition for you. There are conditions you must agree to, promises you must keep. But if you do, I will tell you everything, and you will have the tools to become a wealthy man, a millionaire.
Jump to Jehoshaphat.
When you get to be a rich man, you can use words like jumping to Jehoshaphat. But on the way, you might want to sound a little bit more refined.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Do you mean it?
I am above all things a man of my word.
I'm in.
No, it's not.
No.
If you agree to something without knowing the conditions and promises I'm talking about, without knowing the cost of the transaction, it's tantamount to making a deal with the devil and selling your soul.
You're not the devil. Are you? I mean, you don't look like the devil.
Nobody looks like him. That's why he gets away with murder.
I guess you're right.
I'm not the devil, but that's just luck. And it's probably the last time that luck will save you.
What are they? The conditions and promises you want from me?
You give me 20 years of your life, your time, your hard work, and I will introduce you to the richest, most powerful men in the world. And we will all tell you the secret of how to grow rich. And you will share it with everyone. You will publish it as a book that every poor son of a coal miner can read and use. Everyone who puts these practices into use can grow rich, and you will too. But in the meantime, while you're doing this work, you won't be paid anything.
Nothing?
Not a dime.
For 20 years?
That's right. And at the end of 20 years, the universe will pay you back with wealth beyond your imagination. What do you think?
How will I live?
You're a smart young fellow. You'll have to figure that out. I read your stories. Don't you say in one of them that you preferred to be poor young and in order to be rich later?
I guess I did.
So that's the deal. What do you say?
I'm in.
A handshake will do. I'm sending you to meet with the most successful and wealthiest men of our time. They will tell you the same thing, how it is possible for a man with nothing to gain the world without selling his soul. I will give you letters of introduction.
You know them all?
I do.
Is there some sort of secret club that you all belong to? Powers that rule the world?
Something like that, though it's not about ruling.
Owning it?
No, son. The joy is in creating it. We create the world we all live in.
I thought God created the world.
God created the raw materials from which we build.
Jeepers. I mean, golly. By Jove.
By Jove is right. There are specific steps that lead to success. I'll get you started. Step 1, desire. What do you want and how badly do you want it? A level 1 desire would be when you're just wishing for something because it might be nice to have. A level 10 is when your life depends on it.
It can't be as simple as that. Just wanting it bad enough.
That's only the beginning, but it is step 1.
And it really works.
I went from a poor kid without 2 dimes to rub together, and now here I am.
Richest man in the world.
I don't know about the world. There might be a Maharaja somewhere with a bunch of Taj Mahals and jewels the size of hen's eggs. But in America, you bet.